Hello, welcome to the Level Up with Katie B weekly human design and tarot energy report. In these energy reports, I start by giving a collective report based on the solar transit through the human design gates. So the first part of the energy report is in relation to which gates are activated for the week ahead and how you can work with those energies. The second half of the energy report is a tarot report for each of the 5 human design energy types. So if you don't already know your energy type, you can submit the Discover Your Human Design Energy Type link in the caption, and I will get back to you within the next couple of days with your human design energy type, strategy, and authority, which are the 3 most important parts of your human design to start working with. If you don't already know me, my name is Katie and I am a human design coach for ambitious female entrepreneurs. So in my coaching practice, I use human design among other modalities to support women in finding clarity, confidence, flow, and then grow their business. So human design is at the central focus of everything I do in my coaching practice, and we build on that with other modalities such as tarot therapy, hypnotherapy, so many things to really empower you to achieve your business goals in a way that feels really nourishing and in a way that allows you to do it without burning out. So if you would like to find out more, you can actually join my Facebook group, which is called Human Design for Ambitious Female Entrepreneurs. You can find that, I'll pop the link in the caption as well. You can join that group if you would like to learn more about your human design, how to work with it in business, and just get gold nuggets that you can use to empower yourself in your business each and every day. Thanks for joining me here. I hope you enjoy the weekly energy report and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Hello, welcome to your human design energy report for the week beginning the 30th of January 2023. So gate 19 is still activated by the solar transit until the 1st of February. So this is the energy that we were working with last week that is asking us to develop our emotional intelligence and really nurture our own emotional needs before we tend to that of others. So the purpose of this is so that we don't project any unhealed emotional wounds onto the people around us. And the greater purpose in this energy is to facilitate creating deeper emotional bonds with our community so as to create strong, long-lasting relationships. The card of Temperance in the tarot also supports you in achieving this. So you might like to put that on your altar this week. She invites us to help find balance in our emotional realms as well as build more emotional resilience. So a beautiful focus for you always, but particularly up until the 1st of February, might be getting intimate with your emotional realms and inviting in any support you might need in the form of a coach or a therapist, a healer, or a good friend, so that you can start really nurturing your own emotional needs and just watch how your relationships strengthen as a result of doing this. So from the 1st of Feb until the 6th, the solar transit is activating gate 13, the gate of narrative, which is ruled by Aquarius and housed in your G center, which is the energy in the G center is that of identity and life direction. So gate 13 is a juicy energy that has the potential to support you in changing the course of your life. But you have to be totally open to detaching from outdated stories about who you believe you are and what you believe you are capable of. So gate 13 in its highest expression really wants you to become aware of the stories that you have developed and held onto as if they are like a really true representation of your capabilities. If these stories are not supporting you in creating the life that you've been dreaming of, then maybe now might be the time to really start questioning them. So questioning the stories that you have been telling yourself. This sounds so easy, right? But here's the thing. Sometimes we've been carrying these stories around with us, like just for so long that we do not even know. We have no conscious awareness that they are just stories. So some examples that I see with my clients that might resonate with you are, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, I don't know enough, I'm good at this, but not this. If only this didn't happen to me, then I could do this. Or I don't have enough money for XYZ. Maybe you find yourself thinking good things happen to other people, but not you. So one of the stories that I used to carry around unconsciously for years was that I'm sporty, but not smart. So the overall impact of this in my life was that when it came to sports, for the most part, I believed in my ability to achieve my goals. I knew that with coaching, with practice, and with experience, I could reach my goals. But when it came to anything that I considered to be the realm of intelligent or smart people, I put it in the that's for other people basket. And so the first step to me overcoming that was first being aware that it was just a story, a narrative that had been fed to me as a child, and that my unconscious had absorbed and then built a super strong neural pathway around. So strong that it became a truth for me. I believed it was true. So this week, Gate 13 is supporting you in bringing awareness to any narratives that you've been holding on to in your life that are not supporting you, so that you can start the process of building new, more empowering ones that support you rather than limit your ability to achieve your goals. To embrace this energy this week, to embrace it in its fullness, take the time to ask yourself, what stories about yourself have you been playing on repeat that are definitely not supporting your highest evolution? Ask yourself, are they true? How do you know that they're true? And what if they're not? How would your life change if you let go of the story? This is where you start to step into your power by building a really supportive, empowering personal narrative that allows you to create the life of your dreams like a fucking badass. So you can see that this is juicy energy, and my hope for you this week is that you embrace it with an open heart and a curious mind, so that you can really utilize it as a gateway to writing a new story for your life. Thanks for joining me for the energy report this week. Next up is the tarot reports for your human design energy type. So if you don't already know your human design energy type, you can click the Discover Your Human Design Energy Type link in the caption. Welcome, beautiful reflectors, to your tarot energy report for the week beginning 30th of January 2023. So I'm using my beautiful Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot deck again this week. Let's see what messages come through for beautiful reflectors this week. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, beautiful reflectors. Okay, so the Pentacles are to do with our 3D reality, right? They are our connection to bringing things into manifest form. And when they're a connection to bringing things into manifest form, and also around the processes and experiences that we have in regards to our manifestation process, right? So when the Seven of Pentacles comes up, it's often a little bit of a nudge that there might be new opportunities, a bit of a new change in direction, a bit of a pivot that is being offered to you in the terms of how the resources that you utilize to bring your manifestation process to life. So if you think about your manifestation process kind of from the beginning, where we're setting the intention, that new moon sort of energy, all the way through following our intuitive nudges, following our aligned action, bringing all our resources together and using that to actually bring our manifestation into 3D reality. The Seven of Pentacles comes up when we are kind of being offered new ways of creating. There are new opportunities moving into alignment. So for you, for the week ahead, it might actually be that you are being called to kind of pay attention to offerings, to maybe it's to work with new people, maybe it's to use a new tool in the way that you manifest. There are decisions to be made about a new direction. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a huge pivot. It might, or a huge change in direction. It might just be that you're being invited to use a new resource in a new way. It might be that someone is offering you their services or their expertise or their resources, and you hadn't previously thought that it was in alignment for you in terms of how you're going to, in terms of your manifestation process. But the Seven of Pentacles is coming up to say like, oh, maybe it is. What if you went in a different direction? What if you said yes to a new opportunity? Now, here's the thing. The results are not guaranteed, and that's why it's so important for you to follow your strategy and authority, right? So reflectors, that often means waiting that full lunar cycle, talking your ideas out to other people, so having the reflection of them come back to you to see how you actually feel about them in their entirety over that period. So, reflectors, wouldn't it be nice if we could make these decisions in just 1 week? But this is it. It's not to say that you can't make the decision in this week. It's just to be aware that, like if this has been kind of simmering in the background, maybe you've already been thinking about it, maybe you've already been talking about it. This week is the week where those opportunities are kind of being nudged more in sort of forefront of your mind. It is an energy of like being open to a new direction, to being open to utilizing new resources in new ways, that sort of thing. So exciting energy. It's expansive because, anything that stimulates a response in us that asks us to question our current way of being, to open up our mind to a new way of being, is expansive, right? And that's the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. So enjoy working with that, be inquisitive with it, and follow your strategy and authority. It will definitely guide you in the right direction. If you would like a one-on-one tarot reading, you are more than welcome to book a reading with me through the link in the caption. Have an incredible week, and I will see you next week. Welcome, projectors, to your tarot report for the week beginning Monday the 30th of January. I can't believe that we're already here. So let's see what energy you beautiful projectors are working with for the week ahead. Projectors. Okay, the ruler of chalices. Oh, so interesting. Okay, so the ruler of chalices is our relationship to looking after our own emotional realms before we tend to the needs of others. Now, if you've been watching the collective energy reports, we were working with Gate 19 up until the 1st of February. We're working with Gate 19, and Gate 19 is really the same energy. It's that energy of really finding the balance between your emotional realms. Well, yeah, it's similar energy. Nurturing your own emotional realms before you tend to the needs of others. Stepping into your personal leadership by allowing yourself to nurture your own, hold space for your own emotional needs before you put all your energy into other people. So projectors, if you are the people in your friendship group, family, in your business that tend to have, a lot of people coming to you with their issues, their emotional needs, all that sort of stuff. This week in particular, especially with the energy of Gate 19 still kind of looming around with us, it's a really, really beautiful idea to first nurture your own. So what do I mean by nurture your own emotional realm? I mean, take time to actually witness any emotions that have been coming up. And by witness your emotions, I mean get inquisitive about them. If you've been feeling lonely, if you have been feeling scattered, frustrated, sad, any of those sorts of things, this week is going to be an incredible week for you to just make space to investigate, to heal or integrate. Sometimes it's a matter of actually feeling it on a somatic level through our body. So whether that means you need to have a big fucking cry, if that means you need to scream at the top of your lungs, if it means you need to do some emotional freedom technique, or otherwise known as tapping, to help that move through your body, breath work. Anything like that is a really powerful way of integrating our emotional wounds, our emotional needs. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a heavy emotional need to be worthy of being witnessed, right? Sometimes our emotions are expansive and delighted and happy and content and grateful. You know, those sorts of emotions are worthy of being enjoyed and witnessed and honored as well. So that might mean you crank your favorite tunes and dance your ass off. It might mean you spend some time with the people that help you like tune into and nourish and expand that energy. Either way, there is this real focus on you being deeply in tune with your own emotional needs, putting your oxygen mask on before you give it to the people around you. So if you would like a personal reading, you are more than welcome to book a personal reading with me through the link in caption. Have the most amazing week, and I hope you manage to create space to really nurture your emotional realms. Welcome, manifestors, to your tarot energy report for the week beginning 30th of January 2023. Let's see what energy you are being called to, pay attention to honor, to witness, to work with. Let's see what energy is here to support you this week. Beautiful manifestors. Oh, 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, what a beautifully powerful celebratory card the 10 of Cups is. Okay, so manifestors, the cups are to do with our emotional world, the matters of our heart, right? And when the 10 of Cups comes up, it is it's inviting you into celebrating the beautiful relationships that you have in your life in the now, in the moment that you are at now, to witness the fact that you have built strong, solid relationships and really, honestly, roll around in the fucking bliss of them. So when the 10 of Cups comes up, sometimes it's because we have been eyes on the prize to developing emotional depth with people, with our business, with our creative endeavors, with our family. We've been kind of eyes on the prize, forward thinking for so long that we've missed the fact that every day in our moments, every moment of every day, we have the opportunity to really sink in to the deep emotional fulfillment of the relationships that we already have, whether that be with yourself or, like I said, your loved ones, your family, your business, whatever it is that is the call of your heart at the moment, which is forefront of your heart's desires. This is what we're talking about. So for the week ahead, manifestors, you know, this is really just an opportunity for you to witness, like, in the moment. Let's say, for example, you are right now, you're like, what the actual F, that doesn't make any sense because I don't feel any great sense of emotional fulfillment in my relationship with my job, my business, my family, my partner. This is why the 10 of Cups comes up sometimes, to remind us to really celebrate the little things, the things that actually are important, the things that actually strong emotional fulfillment, strong relationships are built from, which is the foundations. It's like open communication, it's honesty, it's the small little things in each and every day. Like, for example, I always think of my cats when I think of the 10 of Cups, because my cats literally, like, first thing in the morning, they are so freaking happy to see me. And like, as I'm talking about it now, I can feel my heart just like this expansive, it's pure love, right? And it is based on a really open, honest, glasses off relationship. And when the 10 of Cups comes up, it is really an invitation into celebrating those beautiful, honest, raw relationships that are founded on not perfection, but honesty and visibility, and real connection. So manifestors, for the week ahead, this is a beautiful, I really recommend you tuning into what relationships in your life you might be feeling a little bit like, oh, they're not perfect right now. Now, that's the perfect time to embody the Ten of Cups energy and witness like the solid foundations. What actually matters? What can I celebrate today in terms of my relationships for the purpose of moving forward with a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more strengthened honesty and inviting more of that into your life. Celebrating these things helps you invite more of it. It's a self-perpetuating cycle, right? So enjoy this beautiful celebratory energy for the week ahead, manifestors. If you would like a more personal one-on-one reading, you are more than welcome to book a tarot reading with me through the link in the caption. Have an amazing week, and I look forward to connecting with you again next week. Welcome, manifesting generators, to your energy report for the week beginning the 30th of January 2023. Let's see what energy you are being called to witness, work with, honor for the week ahead. Beautiful manifesting generators. Manifesting generators. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. All right, so, oh, this is exciting. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is inviting us into, it's the energy of new, investing time, energy, resources into upskilling, pivoting, new directions, right? So when the Eight of Pentacles comes up, it is that sometimes it's literally letting yourself indulge in learning. It's letting yourself be the apprentice again. It's your checking in with what your relationship is, to allowing yourself to learn again, to develop your skills. It might be, beautiful manifesting generators, that this is the week for you to, as a manifesting generator, it's more than likely that you experience a lot of excitement about different things all the time. You get lit up, and as a manifesting generator, it's important that when you get lit up, you follow those desires, because those are breadcrumbs leading you to what you came here to experience in this lifetime, right? And it might be that this week there is, more of that energy around you. Like there is a time for a pivot, a shift. And here's the thing with man-gen energy. It can be really tricky because of conditioning for you to know whether you are moving from thing to thing out of following your bliss, or moving from thing to thing out of basically a petulant inner child that is not willing to stick things through because of limiting beliefs and that sort of thing. So when we're working with this energy, which is offering you the resources to up level, to shift your skill, to pivot, what's really important is that you tune into the language of your strategy and authority. So your strategy as a man-gen is responding, right? So there will be opportunities that are kind of moving around in your energetic field at the moment, and it's your job to notice your response to that, your sacral response. Regardless of what your authority is, your sacral response as a man-gen is vital to your energetic blueprint. Your authority simply flavors your strategy. Your authority gives your strategy of responding a unique flavor. So when working with this energy of the Eight of Pentacles over the week ahead, I highly recommend, if you're not overly 100% clear right now what it is that you are being invited into, a pivot in direction, or a slight shift, a slight up level. If you're not 100% clear yet, I would say setting the intention to be open and ready to receive to whatever new opportunities are being brought into alignment for you, and then work with your human design strategy and authority to help you gain clarity on that, so that you know whether it's in alignment or not for you to start taking action towards it. So yes, for the week ahead, be open to the possibility of like indulging yourself when it comes to following a new seed of desire, investing your time, energy, resources into pivoting, upskilling, a slight change in direction. If you would like a more personalized reading, you are more than welcome to book a one-on-one tarot reading with me through the link in the caption. Have the most amazing week, and I will see you next week. Welcome, beautiful generators, to your tarot report for the week beginning the 30th of January 2023. Let's see what energy you're being invited to work with, to alchemize, to pay attention to for the week ahead. Beautiful generators. Okay, so beautiful generators, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles for the week ahead is literally inviting you into it's aura hygiene, basically. And what I mean by that is checking in with your relationship to the benevolent nature of the universe, the win-win nature of the universe, and what your connection to trusting the natural flow of resources in and out of your energetic field is. What is your relationship to trusting that when you share your time, energy, and resources, there is an equal and opposite response coming back to you that is in your highest and best, right? Like, this is the relationship that we're being asked to get inquisitive about. Maybe you can ask yourself, do you trust that when you share your time, energy and resources, that things will flow back to you? If you feel tenseness, or if you feel, your body giving you a negative response to that, that's where we want to kind of be inquisitive, gently inquisitive, right? And because a lot of us hold conditioning around, lack of resources, lack of opportunities dropping in. So this is the time to do week around that, if that's one of the things that comes up for you. Sometimes when the Four of Pentacles comes up, it's as simple as asking yourself, now when I said aura hygiene at the start, what I meant is asking yourself what in your sort of energy body, what in your life at the moment is not in alignment. What do you know is ready to clear out so that you can open up more flow, open up to receive, because there are things that are, there are always things shifting into alignment that are for your highest and best, but sometimes it actually takes some conscious awareness about what we're holding on to tightly that isn't in our highest and best. Sometimes with the Four of Pentacles as well, it's actually just recognizing that you've got an abundance of time, energy, resources that are there to be shared, and maybe it's time for you to share them with a little bit more generosity. So for the week ahead, generators, let's do a bit of a stock take of, is there things that you're kind of holding on so tightly to that out of a fear-based response? Get inquisitive about those. Talk to your coach, your counselor, your therapist, whoever it is, about that fear of not enough. And for the purpose of strengthening your connection to the win-win nature of the universe. And also check and see, is there anything that's out of alignment that you are ready to release in order to invite more flow into your life? Do you maybe have an abundance of time, energy, and resources that are there to be shared in a more open-hearted capacity? These are all things for you to think about for the week ahead. I hope you have an amazing week, and if you would like a personal one-on-one reading, you are more than welcome to book one through the link in caption. Have an incredible week, and I will see you here next week.